get a bag like this at Halloween, do not take it. It's fentanyl. It'll kill you.
Drug dealers, a lot of times, they want to sell their drugs.
Well, not if they're coming over here to destroy our country.
And then so the drug dealers have houses that the kids will come and knock on the door on, and then they'll give that to them?
I'm thinking that's how it's going to happen, yeah.
So drug dealers would be giving away...
Not drug dealers, the illegals that are here.
Yeah.
They just crossed because Biden has our border wide open.
Okay, so the illegals that have houses that then the kids are coming to knock on the illegals' houses, doors and they're drug dealers that are giving the children their drugs.
Look at Fox News. All you got to do is watch an episode of Fox News.
And Fox News will tell you that
it's coming across our borders. It's going into our playground.
And they're going to be giving it away during Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can keep wondering if these are sketches because they're perfectly set for SNL. But just ask Fox News. They'll tell you, just look at Fox News, not a particular show, not a certain, maybe an anchor that's talking about this, just Fox News. That one particular Trump supporter is talking about how they're coming across the border. It's not the drug dealers, they have houses and they're handing it out for Halloween. That is the crux of this entire conversation right now, you guys. This fentanyl is now being sent and is gonna be put in your children's Halloween bags. Let's see if that's something that can be backed up by some facts, because this lady said just watch Fox News, right? I went over to Fox News and I checked it out. At one point they had DEA Administrator Ann Milgram on, and she was talking about this problem. Let's watch that.
Deadly fentanyl that we are seeing in the United States that is brought here by the two cartels in Mexico, Sinaloa and the CJ&G Jalisco cartel, period. We are focused on this. We just finished a 4-month operational effort where we took 10 million fake fentanyl pills off the street that look like they're real pills, like they're Oxy or they're Percocet or they're hydrocodone. It's really important to understand that these two cartels dominate the entire supply chain, from sourcing chemicals in China to producing fentanyl in Mexico, making some of that fentanyl into fake pills, and increasingly we see into rainbow-colored pills, transporting that into the US by whatever means they can, selling it in the US on social media and in other places.
Confirmation. Crazy lady at the rally was right. This DEA administrator said they got these rainbow colored pills and they're coming over in large droves and we're looking for ways to stop this. This is some startling, concerning information. She said this on Fox News. All I could do is watch Fox News. The same DEA administrator, also in that same appearance, pay attention, lady at the front, said this.
Moms and dads everywhere are really worried that their kids are going to end up with one of these bags of nerd candies and they'll find their child dead. What should they know?
So this is one of the most important things we talk about. First of all, we have not seen any connection to Halloween. And I want to be very clear. If we see it, I promise you have my commitment. Any credible evidence, we will come out and we will tell you. What we do see is social media. We see fake pills like the blue oxys that you just showed. We see rainbow pills, a new tactic being used by the cartels. And so we are not seeing it in elementary school. We have not seen it with Halloween candy. But the bottom line is that this is all over social media. And so we know it's out there. Parents, we are begging families and parents to talk with their loved ones and to talk with their children. Never take a pill that wasn't prescribed directly to you. No legitimate pharmaceuticals can be sold on social media. So make sure your kids know that.
In case you missed Margaret up at the top, she should have paid attention to the back end of that. In fact, if you missed it, I'll reiterate it for you here. She said, we are not seeing any connection to Halloween. We are not seeing it in elementary school. We are not seeing it with Halloween candy. It's all over social media. She said, tell your tweens, tell your teenagers that it's dangerous to buy pills online. Buying pills on social media is not a reputable source for your painkillers. Or maybe sometimes people are looking for something like this online. Maybe they're looking for some other kind of drug and they didn't know it was this. There's a danger with that. I was in 3rd, 4th grade when we had the DARE shirts on in elementary school and they said, be careful, don't buy things from people you don't know. It's the same thing, it's just now it's technologically advanced and people have to be warned on that level. One more time, Halloween, it is not in your kids' Halloween candy. If it's there, she said, I'll come back and I'll let you guys know. So apparently Miss Margaret off the top didn't see that part. I know a couple of instances on Fox News that she did see. This is Fox News anchors on the same network where they hosted a DEA administrator that said, this is not about Halloween, but they said this.
You know, Dana, I mean, young children now going out to trick or treat. I mean, basically parents have a decision to make. You don't let your kids get that candy. It doesn't mean the person giving it out is intending to harm.
You throw away all the nerds and the sweet tarts.
Yeah.
That's the end of it, Jesse. Go ahead, Dana.
Or you decide there's not going to be massive Halloween parading. There's going to be small groups with families that we know. We're going to do this in our backyard. And
I mean, just last month, 2,000 pounds of fentanyl came across our border. That could kill 500 million people. We're coming into Halloween. Every mom in the country right now is worried. What if this gets into my kid's Halloween basket?
You're talking about the rainbow.
The rainbow fentanyl.
You see how that works? Fox News told me that it's getting in our Halloween candy. Fox News also hosted someone that told you it's not getting your Halloween candy. Which one are you going to believe? Maybe even the head of the RNC there, Ronna McDaniel, who said moms everywhere are frightened. Are they, or are you telling them to be frightened? Who'd you talk to that said they're frightened about it? Where did they hear they should be frightened about it? Do they work at the DEA? Do they report on these things? Or do they listen to the people who tell them what to believe and what's coming across the border? Again, like the lady at the beginning, Miss Margaret, I don't know if that's her name, but Miss Margaret, who told us, watch it on Fox News. I guess that's how it's coming. And the answers to how it's coming, which is the most simple question, I'm so glad that the Good Liars then asked her, was, so if you trick or treat, it's coming out of someone's house. Yeah, I don't know, I guess. So if your conclusion for your stance against an entire issue that's going on in the country is, I guess, I figure, that's what I think, what do you know? Do you trust someone that does know? It's just simple fleshing out your points of view and figuring out if your point of view has something based in reality or if it's based on what someone told you to believe. And if you finally get to that point when you realize you've been duped, now it's time to question the people that you're listening to. I don't know if I can get to that point.